Oh, I'm so happy to see everybody this morning. I want to mention something to grown-ups that are nearby, that if you take your cursor and hover it over your picture, you'll see that 3 dots appear in the upper right-hand corner. So what you can do is you can press on that and change the name of your computer just for this class to your child's name. And then that is helpful to me because the boxes are so small, it's hard for me to see people and recognize you when it's just a little itty bitty picture. So it is nice for me to see who I'm visiting with today. Good morning, everybody. Oh, hi. Hi. So, this is great. So, dear friends, I have a new story for you today and a new project. I want to mention that you can do this project with me while I do it, or you are also welcome to just listen and watch and do it later in the day. You're also, Miss Stephanie is here and she records this, so she'll also send a video. If you want to watch the video later, you can do that also. So I see that Riley has her hand up, but I have to mention, Riley, I'm not able to answer any questions right now. But if, and I see Una has her hand up, I'm not able to answer any questions right now because it is almost time for us to get started. So I'm hoping that your questions, maybe they'll be answered in the story or in the art project. That's what I'm hoping. If they are not, then ask your mommy to type those questions to Miss Stephanie and we will answer them for you. All right? Oh, great. Hi, everybody. So it is just about story time. And I see everybody. Oh, great. Everybody is arriving and getting all settled. So that's what we will do. So during story, we sit on our bottoms. We look with our eyes. We listen with our ears and we are very quiet. We wiggle our fingers. Let me see you wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. We're so lucky to have these fingers. And we rest our hands right in our lap. It is time for me to light the story candle. Here it is. And here it is. Let's see. The flame is flickering. We do not make a sound. It's time for me to wake up the story spirits. Once upon a time, long, long ago, and far, far away, there was a little boy. He lived with his mother in a cottage out in the woods. Every day he would wake up and pit pat, downstairs and go into the kitchen where his mommy was already waiting. "Oh, good morning," she would say. "It's time for us to have a little bit of breakfast and then start our day." And so they did. He would eat a little something, a little of this and a little of that. He would drink something warm, usually some hot herbal tea with some fresh honey in it. He loved it. He loved to try new foods, so his mommy enjoyed making all sorts of strange things, and he always tried them. After his breakfast, he took his dishes to the sink and stood on a stool and washed them clean. Then he knew it was time to start his day. He ran upstairs and put on his clothes. He was just learning how to tie his shoes, so he would try once, he would try twice, and on the third time he had to ask for help. "Mommy, Mommy, can you help me tie my shoes? I just can't seem to get it yet." "Oh, you will, dear child, you will. And when you tie your shoes, your fingers will be oh so strong." It was now time for their walk. They set out with their hats on and their shoes tied, and they walked along a trail. On this very day, the little boy said to his mommy, "Mommy, have you ever noticed that every single flower is different?" "Oh, yes," she said. "And leaves, too. They look alike, but if you take one leaf and you put it on another leaf, no two leaves are exactly alike." "Oh, yes," said his mommy. "Mommy, are all trees different also?" "Yes, they are. Let's look and see." And so they did. They walked along the trail and they saw a tree with great big branches and very little leaves. Right next door to that tree was a huge, tall tree with little branches, a very big trunk and little branches. They walked some more. They saw small trees, tall trees, large trees, wide trees, some trees with great big leaves, and some trees with little itty bitty leaves. The wind was blowing shh, even though it was a hot summer day. In the breeze, the little leaves were just waving in the breeze a little bit, and the big leaves were waving in the breeze a little bit more. The trees that had pine needles were sort of vibrating. Every tree was absolutely different. As they walked and looked, they were looking for two trees that were identical. Now, along the path, they saw two trees that were tall and almost looked like arms reaching towards the sun. The little boy looked and said, "You know, those two trees look almost identical." "Let's look close," she said. They looked and looked, and they were not They were not identical. They looked a lot alike. The little boy said, kind of like twins. In my classroom at school, there are twins, and many people cannot tell them apart. But I can, because they're not exactly identical. They said to each other, are people just like trees? Maybe, maybe. Every person is just a little bit different, and sometimes a lot different. And trees, sometimes they're a little bit different, and sometimes a lot different. Then the little boy said, Mommy, I would like to make my own tree. I want to make it as different can be. I would put different kinds of leaves on it, not all the same. I would even put different kinds of flowers, a tree that bloomed red flowers and maybe purple flowers. I want my tree to be very, very different. Well, let's do it. So they gathered off the ground little leaves and big leaves and flowers that were just resting on the earth. They gathered this and they gathered that in a basket and carried them home. He said, how will we do this, Mommy? Oh, I have an idea. She brought out a piece of paper and some crayons. How will your trunk look? He said, medium. I want to make my trunk medium. So with his hand and the crayon, he went up and down and up and down. How about your branches? I want all kinds of branches. So he went back and forth and up and down and back and forth and up and down. Before he knew it, he had illustrated and drawn a beautiful tree. Is it ready to put the leaves on? His mommy said. Yes, they had some glue. He got busy. He put big leaves, little leaves, just like he wanted. A purple flower and a red flower. He invented a tree and said, Mommy, here is the tree that I have invented. It's as different can be. Once the glue dried, his mommy hung it on the wall and she said, oh, you know, this tree reminds me of you. You're very different. You have big branches and small branches, and you have all different colors in your imagination. He thought about it. I like being different, he said. And you know, just because I'm different doesn't mean I can't have lots of friends. That is true, after all. All the trees get along, all the flowers get along, and each one of them is very, very different. The little boy thought, I don't think I can grow up to be a maker of trees. I don't think there's such a thing. But I can certainly grow up and be a maker of me. I can. I can be a maker of me. And I can be as different as I want to be. And if things have not changed, and if they have remained the same, they lived happily ever after, different as can be, and makers of me. So, dear friends, today we are going to make our very own tree too. Different as can be, just like you and me. So today, dear friends, I have a piece of paper and I'm going to work, this is called vertically, and this is called horizontally. I'm going to work vertically so my tree can be rather tall. So I'm going to move my camera just a little bit and show you how I'm going to begin. Here we go. Here's my piece of paper. And as I said, I'm going to work up and down. I have chosen some crayons here. They're all different colors of brown. Now, of course, you can make your tree any color you want. After all, every tree is different. And just like the little boy in the story, he made it just the way he wanted. I chose brown just because I like it. So I have a crayon and I'm going to go up and down and up and down, up and down and up and down. If you have the block crayons, you can use any side you want. I'm going to also add some very dark brown, and I'm going to go up and down too. Up and down and up and down. Now, there's the trunk of my tree. You can see it. I am going to take some earth, some brown earth, and I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth, up and down and up and down, back and forth and back and forth. This is the tree and some of its roots going deep into the earth, making it strong. Now I'm going to take some, a different color of brown, and I'm going to make some branches. And I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth, back and forth and back and forth, up and down and up and, there we go, up and down and up and down. So now I have some branches. Here's my tree. But I'm going to even add some more branches. And I remember in the story, the child, he made little branches and he made some big branches. After all, well, it'll be fun for you to take a nature walk and look at the trees today. Some of the branches are so little. I'm going to actually use this crayon because I can make very, very little branches, very, very little ones. And these are some bigger ones. I can even add branches. Yeah, I can put as many as I want. After all, I am making a tree that is as different as me. Here is a tree that is as different as me. Yeah, and little branches and big branches. Yeah, there's my tree with all different sizes. I have a trunk, and then I have some different branches. Now, I did a nature walk this morning before I came to visit you. And let's see, I want to see if, okay, there I see. So I'm going to go a little bit like that. You can see my whole tree there. All right. And this is what I gathered. I gathered some leaves that are just that size. Oh, but boy, look at that leaf. 2 different sizes of leaves. I'm going to put them down. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them on this paper. You can really see them. I got a purple flower. Oh my gosh. And a pink flower. And even a red flower, just like the little boy. Oh, now this flower I did find on the earth, and so the petals are falling off, but that's going to be really fun for me to use. Oh goodness, look at that, very little leaf. Oh, and now this is a dried leaf I found, and I loved that color. I found it on the earth. I just love that color. Oh, and this leaf has so many leaves on the stem. So that one. Oh, and let's look and see. Oh, this is a succulent. That's a succulent leaf. So I gathered so many things, but I think what I'm going to do, oh, look at this leaf. A hungry caterpillar nibbled that. There's a big, so that caterpillar had a great breakfast. I'm going to use that. That's marvelous. And oh, and here's a beautiful sort of a red leaf. All right. Oh, and a little ant came to visit. I'll take you outside to your home, sweetheart, after our class. So here we go. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, here is my tree. And now I have a glue stick or a glue pen, and I'm going to use that today. You can use different kinds of glue. Let's see if this works. I haven't used it in a while. Oh yeah, so I put a little bit of glue right on that stem, right there. And you know what? I'm going to put this leaf that I found that was nibbled on, and I'm going to add that to my tree. And oh, you know what? I'm going to add some red petals, red flower. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add this pink flower right here. Oh, and I just can glue that right on. Oh, there it goes. You know what I noticed, actually, it's not so easy. It has a little stem, so I'm going to pinch that stem off, and now it will glue easier because it's flat. So this is what I have started. I have started creating this very special tree by adding glue and my little pieces. I'm going to add another leaf. I think that would be fun to add right there. Yeah, there's a little leaf. Now, I have so many branches to fill up, so I better get busy. And I bet you also. Now, like I said, some of you might have to go on a nature walk after you visit me. Or maybe you've already gone on one and you have everything you need and you're working with me. But as you can see, my hands are still very busy. I'm adding, oh, this big leaf. Oh, way at the top. There. And this really little leaf. I'm going to put this little leaf right over here. Now this leaf, I just love it. It's such a pretty color. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it at the very top of that branch. Oh, yeah, and it sticks right there. Now, I want to also mention, wonder where I should put this. Maybe right here on this branch. Yeah, right there. That, oh, yeah, that's sticking. Some red flowers right here, flower petals rather. I am just putting the flower petals right there. Now, I have a lot more to add, but I'm going to put my glue top onto my glue so that it stays fresh and I can work with it a little bit later. But before I continue, I just want to, oops, that one. So it is true, you're going to have to wait till the glue dries, just like in the story, to hang it on your wall. My glue is still wet because I just did it. But I think you can see, oops, that guy really needs that glue to dry, that leaf. I'm gonna check in and see how everybody is. Hi, hi. Oh, I'm just gonna look and see how everybody's doing. I see some busy hands. Oh, someone is calling my name. Excuse me, one moment. One moment. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. There is Stripey. Hi, everybody. Hi. How nice. Oh, Stripey, are you enjoying seeing all your friends? She really is. Me too. We had a week off, didn't we? Did you take a lot of naps? I did. Yes, she said. Yes, I thought that ant was crawling on my shoulder. Hey, I'm going to bring the computer a little bit closer. Oh, there, easier to see friends, isn't it? Easier to see friends. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, my goodness. How nice to see everybody. Oh, this is great. Oh, would you like to say hello to my friends? I'm going to move my artwork to the side so it stays very safe. Oh, let's see. Good morning. Oh, I got to take off my glasses and put my magic glasses on. That's why I could. Oh, there you are. Hi, Sophie. Hi. Let's see. Oh, hi, Henry. Hi, Elsie. Hi, Poppy. Hi. Oh, hi, Andy. Hi. Hi, Katie. Hi. Oh, hi, Phoenix. Hi, Una. Hi. Oh, let me see. Oh, hi, Margot. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Elliot. Hi, Aldous. Oh, hi, Casper. Hi, Aviva. Hi, Emerson. Hi. Oh, hi, Ella, Alice, and Kai. Good morning. Hi, Dancer. Hi, Dancer. Oh, let's see. Hi, Theo and Ella. Hi, Arlo. Oh, Una. Good morning, Una. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Riley. Hi, Olive. Hi, Eva. Hi, Billy Moon. Hi, June and Georgia. Hi, Ellie. Oh, hi. Now let me see. I gotta see. I want to make sure I can see everybody. Let's see. Phoenix and Mila. Oh, Theo, Lorelai, and Olive. Let's see. Oh, wow. Did we see everybody? Looking at all the little boxes. Looking at all the little boxes. Let's see here. Well, dear friends, thank you for visiting me today. Thank you for visiting me and Stripey. Yes, Stripey says thank you. Oh, friends, I hope you enjoy or have enjoyed making your very unique tree, your very special tree, just like you and me, as different as can be. If you take a picture of it and send it to me, I would enjoy that. I'd love to see all of your, oh, Riley, I can see Riley is showing me. Dear friends, oh my gosh, I see people hard at work with beautiful creations. It's time for me to say goodbye. I love you all. I hope to see you on Wednesday. Bye.